Queen of the Classics, tech news, and your tweak of the week. It's the GCN News Show.
I don't know if it's the history of it, the place, what it is, but it's always stood out in my mind as one of the best races in the world, if not the best race in the world.
Paris-Roubaix is called the Queen of the Classics, and it more than lived up to its name. We saw a captivating race, tense tactical action right down to the wire, and ultimately a very worthy winner, Fabian Cancellara of Radio Shack Leopard. Pre-race favourite showed that being a marked man was no problem this year, and after a strong work from his team, laid his cards on the table on Sector 6, bridging across to a dangerous break and then dispatching Sepp van Mark in the sprint on the hallowed velodrome in Roubaix. 2 out of the 4 riders from the lead group hit spectators in the key Carre Four de l'Arbre section. Fans on the road has always been a problem in pro cycling. But what do you think? Is getting so close to the riders part of the magic of cycling, or should restrictions be placed on the spectators? Let us know in the comments section down below. We hope that none of yesterday's fallers have injuries featured in this video.
Otherwise known as a broken collarbone, this is the most common break in cycling, commonly caused by putting your arm down to save yourself in a low-speed crash. Once you impact the floor, the collarbone is often the weakest link of the chain and the first to snap.
The rough cobbled roads of Paris-Roubaix always have teams scratching their heads trying to think of the fastest way across, and as ever this year there was some completely new kit on display. Bianchi took the opportunity of launching a new endurance road bike, the Infinito CV, perfect for the cobbles of Roubaix. They make some bold claims about its vibration damping qualities, but it's still lightweight. Juan Antonio Fletcher certainly seemed to like it, riding his to 8th place on Sunday. All the race bikes have a degree of modification, as Ted King of Cannondale Pro Cycling explains.
We have special bikes for the occasion. I mean, it's certainly a special race with a lot of cobbles from start to finish. But yeah, I mean, the frame itself is a little bit different. It's definitely made for comfort, but then it's still you're delivering power to the pedals. The wheels, we have a wider wheel, the Metron 40 from Vision. We have a Physique saddle. I mean, I'm riding the Arion, but it has quite a bit extra padding to it. The handlebar tape, we're running 2 rolls of tape.
Team Ardennes Classics were one of the few teams riding full cyclocross bikes. They have more stable geometry and have plenty of clearance for big 27mm tyres. Over at Team Orica Green Edge's YouTube channel, 2 of their pros give tips on how to ride the cobbles. Have a look. So what comes after Paris-Roubaix? We move on to the Ardennes Classics, races less suited to big powerhouse riders and more to skinny climbers. The Tour of the Basque Country is the usual pre-race tune-up, and that happened last week. Movistar's Nairo Quintana denied Sky Pro Cycling's Sergio Henao his first major stage race win by putting in a storming performance on the final day time trial to take second on the day behind world champion Tony Martin. So, who showed their cards this week? In addition to Quintana and Henao, Carlos Betancourt of AG Desert Mondial, Gianpaolo Caruso and Simon Spilak of Katusha all looked strong. But will these riders feature in the Ardennes? Can they beat Peter Sagan? Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. Personally, I'm going for Joaquin Rodriguez. We asked you last week to give us your best bike tweets, and our favourite was submitted by Bob Armfield. Over to you, Bob.
Hello to all my mates at GCN. Bob here. Wanted to show you the tweak of the week that I made on my Time RX Instinct. Basically, I've taken one of these clamps that usually comes with a rear flasher, and I've modified it, made it thinner and lighter, a little more flexible. And then to that I've attached a race number holder. And then to that, the flasher. Puts it in a nice spot, just above the brake caliper and out of the way. Don't have to mount it on the saddle. And because it's a little bit thinner, it's adjustable. Usually I keep it right down there though. And that's my tweak of the week. Anyway, love the show, love the videos. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, Bob. And keep your tweaks coming. We'll feature the best again next week. We'll leave you with Tweet of the Week from Sky Pro Cycling's Luke Rowe. Paris-Roubaix plus night on the razzle equals rough morning. And a shout out to the guys from Reddit Bicycling for sharing GCN content. See you next week for full reaction to Amstel Gold Race and much more.
Or using a cheap saddle can also cause this unwanted irritation. Plus wearing any items of clothing. The list of riders who rode for Mapei is like a who's who of cycling from that era. The team is often referred to as the